Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I'd do a little bit of an update on my engine bay because I pretty much think we're about done. The reason I'm starting at the back of the car and walking around is I just wanted to show you guys overall the theme of the car, which is pretty much blue, carbon fiber and titanium. Now I did try and limit, or basically pretty much limit titanium on the exterior of the car. Wasn't really the look I wanted. Maybe I will end up getting some titanium lug nuts for the wheels, but yeah, for the exterior of the car, blue and carbon fiber. But for the engine bay interior, I really wanted to go with blue, titanium and carbon fiber theme. And to update it, the reason why I'm doing that is I kind of think we're about done. I don't think there's much else I could or should do to this engine bay. It has, I think, a really good overall theme. Everything's kind of been touched. But the reason why I'm at that point now is because I actually did get a new part, and so I'll sort of talk about that. It's not something that I got a chance to install. So yeah, I'll tell you the story of what happened there. So what we have is Clubspec Customs coolant tank / catch can. So it's a 2-in-1, just like the driven fab we have on Letitia's car, and like the MAP also have one that's similar. But I had the radium dual catch cans, which you guys would have seen if you've been watching for a while, and I kept saying to Letitia that, you know, I wish I had have been able to get one of those driven fab catch cans as well, and that I liked this new Clubspec Customs one. So she just decided, you know what, I'm just going to get him one, and went crazy overboard for my birthday and actually bought me the exhaust, NVIDIA N1 dual exhaust you guys would have seen in a recent video, and also the catch can. So I got both those things for my birthday, which was way more than I deserve, but couldn't be more appreciative that she's kind of done that for me. 2 parts that I've been talking about for a while. And normally I would do a video installing this, but she organised, as it was a surprise, she actually organised AK Racing to install it for me. So I'd see the car when I'm going to pick it up, notice the exhaust, and they go, oh, also we'll pop the bonnet and there's something else in there you might notice. And of course straight away I noticed the catch can there. So yeah, that's what we've ended up with. So it's a really nice piece. It really looks great in the engine bay. It does get rid of the ugly plastic coolant tank, which turned yellow, so I painted black. Didn't look too bad, but it did. Tish kept pointing out that she thought it was ugly. So now I've got the really nice braided lines, the vent, like the filter, and yeah, just the whole thing overall. It's really nice, sleek black, and it does suit the engine bay theme. It flows really well. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to install it, but I'm really happy with it. We do have a drain plug for it, which I'm yet to empty, so I'll check that out when I do my next oil change. So these things do fill up pretty quick since it's coolant tank as well, so we'll need to keep on top of emptying it more. But just how clean it looks with the lines. So normally, in the way I have Letitia's set up, and most people do, is you'd have them both coming along. You have this second one wrapping up here, going up the side of the valve cover, and then it goes in back here on top of the valve cover at the back. What AK Racing have done, which is really neat actually, and does show off the fuel rail and sort of tucked injectors and everything, rather than covering that area, they've gone and tucked it underneath the intercooler piping and connected it back there. So it looks really actually neat like that. I was going to change it when I first picked it up, but it's really grown on me and does actually look really neat. So that's the latest item, and that's why I think this engine bay is now basically complete. This is kind of my perfect engine bay. It's like just crazy to take a step back and realize this car, just before I started the channel, was pretty much stock. I think when I started the channel, I'd already painted my valve cover blue, but like a month or 2 before that, I had the red plastic engine cover. I had just some upper intercooler piping and an AEM airbox. And then since starting the channel, I think just before I did paint the valve cover, but then other than that, everything has happened. This car was stock standard when I picked it up, and now it is at the level that it's at now, which I think is, I'm not going to say it's like, you know, the best engine bay for an Evo 10. It's not even close. I've seen some crazy engine bays, but it's exactly what I sort of envisioned. And I did change my mind a few times, but once I got the idea of titanium and got addicted to that, this is kind of what I saw in my mind and what I was aiming for, and it's there now. I don't think there's anything left to do. So I thought maybe I'll just go over in this video, talk about some of the dress up parts that I've done. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments if there's anything you think I should add. I will just say, hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad in this video. It is quite windy where I am, but I do have a mic that should block a bit of that, but I guess we'll find out. But if the wind's annoying, sorry, I do apologise. So yeah, let's go over with what we've done. We'll start off with the titanium pieces, I guess, which is you guys on this channel have watched me become addicted to. Starting off with I think the first thing was the intercooler piping, and I did have a different blower valve piping that was titanium that I've since changed because I changed intakes. But I mean, yeah, so the intercooler piping, we have the TOG titanium upper intercooler piping. Then we'll go into the RK titanium bits, which is, I guess, where the addiction really took over. So we've got their valve cover, coil cover, which doesn't always pick up. It's blue, purple, gold, purple, blue. Sometimes in photos and videos it doesn't really pick up, but yeah, I think you can see that. I've also got their valve cover, heat deflector slash manifold heat shield. Not sure what they call that, but yeah, we've got that piece as well. We also have their power steering reservoir with the cap. That is a really nice piece. Also from RK, the radiator coolant cap and the blower valve piping. So then we have a ETS titanium intake, Latheworks titanium ECU bracket cover, I guess you'd call it. The valve cover bolts and a bunch of other bolts for the engine bay are from JD Customs USA, and Clubspec Customs also got in the mix with the port caps and the oil cap. So I think, yeah, that's all the titanium bits. So we just got bolts scattered about to flow it all, including the strut bar ones. And as for the strut bar, that is from Cusco, never know how to pronounce that. But yeah, I wanted that one because the blue I noticed on a friend's blue Evo 10 basically was the same color down here from the strut bar to the actual body itself. And I had planned to paint all of my engine bay pieces in Evo 10 Octane Blue. So I feel like those colors are pretty similar and they flow really well. So yeah, coming onto the painting pieces, we've done the brake reservoir cap, the valve cover, the fuel rail, the Clubspec Customs dipstick, and the battery terminal cover. So that's the bit of blue that we have in there. And then also the other part of the engine bay is the carbon fiber. So we have this little custom carbon fiber cover here. We have the APR carbon fiber cooling tray. So that is a really nice piece. Another little custom piece here with the carbon fiber MAF sensor cover. And then the two fuse covers are also in carbon. So then after that, the rest of the theme, I guess, is like black pieces. So that's where the catch can matches, because we do have a bunch of heat shields that are like wrinkle black that look very similar. So a lot of Evolution by Design parts. So the manifold, the brake reservoir, the intake, and then down the bottom there you can't really see are the two, the Mybec and the cam heat shields. So yeah, I mean, and then there's just little things like the full engine bay wire tuck from NRG Ops. So I started off with just the Mybec, gets rid of the wire that comes over the top here into the two of the injectors. But then since then I've gone with a full engine tuck kit. So everything is now tucked away. You'll notice this intake manifold area looks a lot neater because there's normally a bunch of wires coming over here and over the top. So yeah, that looks a lot neater. We've got the fuel pressure regulator, the inline fuel pump, the blow off valve. So it's just everything's kind of been neatened. I do still need to probably give the engine bay a bit of a clean, because since getting the AK Racing under tray, which you guys can see down there, and some new guard lining for both front guards, the engine bay does stay a lot cleaner than it used to, but we do get a bit of dust build up, so I do need to give this a wash in here, which I should have done before this video. But overall it stays clean, it looks clean, and I mean, I don't think there's much really left to do. So if there is something you think that I need to add to this, something that tidies anything else up. Obviously the one thing I guess guys will point out, a titanium strut bar. There is a few options. They are so expensive. I just don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. But maybe one day I'll get one of those. But I do like this one that I have here. I still think it flows really well. But yeah, basically I just need to tidy up a bit of wiring, clean it, and I mean, what else could I do? Like, I mean, look how good it looks. So yeah, I just sort of popped the engine bay recently after getting the catch can and was showing some friends, and sort of realized, like, hang on, this is like done. Like, what else would I even do? So I thought I'd make a video updating you guys and just sort of, I don't know, I guess to like appreciate how far it's come from a stock engine bay to performing, looking, yeah, everything exactly how I wanted. So yeah, again, if you guys have any suggestions of parts that I need, let me know in the comments. If you can, link me up something that you're talking about, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you think this engine bay is looking worthy of the thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not already for plenty more videos to come. Guess that's going to be it. I just, yeah, thought I'd make this video and talk about exactly where I've gotten to. Let's just walk back a little bit, get a look at the car. Like, just, yeah, overall looks so good. I'm stoked with it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.